So Princella, the Queen Maker, she made a video, and in one of our podcasts, I feel like I saw one of her podcasts little video on TikTok saying how men are not the prize. We women are the prize, and society had made it look like we women, we need men to survive, whereas we do not. They are the one that they cannot do without us. They are the one that needs us. They are the one that, even if you see like a man probably lost his wife, immediately they have to start looking for someone to replace the wife. But when you see a woman that lost her husband, most of the time these women don't remarry. These women, even though when they want to remarry, they stay a very long time before they remarry, and they tend to do things on their own. That's why you see a lot of striving divorced women around because they are happier even without the men. But the way society has really looked as if men needs, we women, we cannot do without men.
Women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men.
So I have never searched for a particular video so much, and I couldn't find the video. I only saw stitches on the video. So it was from the short clip of the stitches that made me see or understand what Princella, the Queen Maker, was saying. I was unable to find the video. See, I searched for 3 weeks. I've had this video on my app that I was like, I'm going to do this video, yada yada, but I was unable to find the original video. So, but I have interesting stitches on that video. But basically, what she's trying to say is that society have wired we women that we need men. We can't do anything without men. We men are the prize. We're not knowing that we women, we are the prize. You all know, Princella do not say, as in, she always speak fast, she always speak the truth. I feel like she's our savior when it comes to this old dating thing. I'm going to go ahead and play those stitches for you all to watch. So watch the stitches together. At the end of all the stitches, I'll come back and talk about it. But then, my name is Maria David. If this is your first time for joining my channel, you're welcome. Don't forget to like and share, and put your thoughts down in the comment section. What you think about this video? And yeah, I'll see you at the end of all the stitches.
Women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men.
To the gods or God, whoever the higher power is, if you can, just for like a month, can you please just take us men off the planet Earth and put us on another planet and have women stay here on Earth, okay? And let's just see how long we can last without each other, okay? I believe we just need each other, all right? I'm not that type of dude that said, man, women need us to survive. Y'all need our sperm in order to get pregnant to create life. Yes, we come from y'all. At the same time, y'all need us to create another you so we can create another us. Why is it so hard today in society to just accept the fact that we need one another? Like, damn.
Right? The male was the original hoe, and women wasn't loving these hoes.
Yo, I've never done one of these videos before, but I'm gonna get into this one real quick because honestly this one touched my spirit because Shorty came at it with fire. Jeez. Alright, but honestly, bro, she's not wrong. It's just that her perception on it is it's kind of like, yeah, your logic is there, but it's a little bit of a step off, right? So if we got our game from you, bro, because everything came from woman, but everything came from God, right? And so the same way that you can have the perception that niggas is only good for wars and playing sports, a nigga could look at you and be like, yo, you're only good for producing my seed, right? So I think that's kind of like, I get the logic behind it and I get where the stance comes behind it, bro. And she did talk about how most men, they really can't do nothing with power and responsibility, and they have to have money and shiny things. And I understand that too, and that makes sense from obviously the experience that she's had with men. But a real nigga understands, bro, that you don't really need none of that stuff, right? God already said I'm a king, so I am what I am, you feel me? I don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're all slaves to God, bro, right? We're servants to him, bro. I mean, slave is a tough word, bro. The slave is just subjected to how the master treated them, you feel me? Like, I'll be a slave to my wife, bro, if that's how it gotta be. Like, if that's how you want to perceive it, bro. But I perceive it that I'm her servant, you feel me? She supports me in my servitude to her, and we both serve God. But I mean, hey, man, and to keep it 100, bro, like, the rap line's a little bit off because the context of it is like, I'm pretty sure Tupac was he raised from a single mother home. So I mean, like, yeah, he's completely right. He did get his game from a woman, bro, but I got my game from my father.
Women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men. I'm convinced that this woman is an agent, but that's besides the point. Anyways, men need women and women need men. Otherwise, the human race would cease to exist. Or is it that you just want people to create babies and be single mothers and fathers? I'm really confused where this logic is coming from, where women don't need men and vice versa. We need each other, bottom line.
Women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men.
I'm going to say this, and it's not because of what my platform is, what it is. I'm going to say this because it's the truth. Asian woman, black woman, white woman, Latina woman, right? Native American woman, Honduran woman, Brazilian woman. Women from all over the world can do one thing that is absolutely remarkable, and that's create life, carry life. That right there should tell you that women don't need men. You're thinking, I'm talking about reproduction. I'm not. I'm definitely not. What women stand for, the power they have, what they represent, what they accomplished, the history they made. Look, I've died and been revived by a woman enough times to know that women do not need a man to live this life.
Fit male, and they passed your penis around, and a lot of them got pregnant, and
Bro, have any of y'all ever had like a sociology train ran on you? Like, I remember I was living with my friend and, you know, she needed something to be done or something like that. And I was like, all right, cool. And then, you know, her friend needed something to be done too, like the next day. And she was just like, hey, you're about to come over and do this stuff. And I was like, all right, bet. So, you know, we went into the errand, right? And then we dropped off, had a good day, whatever, blah, 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 right? And I texted her and I was just like, y'all just ran a train on my ass. And this isn't like the first time this has happened, right? Because I've walked into Waffle House once, right? Like a couple of weeks ago. And there was just like a bunch of female workers. And I just sat down and I was just like, hey, like, salam, right? And they just like, all the coworkers like came and just like walked into my energy and then just like walked away. Like that happened with at least like 3 different girls that was working there. And the white girl that did that, she flushed up, right? So I was just like, yeah, y'all are doing the thing again. And it's like, I'm not gonna ask you to stop, but like, I'm scared.
women have been brainwashed to really believe that they need men.
Before I get up out this bed, she done got me up here praising early in the morning. I keep on telling y'all, please go look up photosynthesis. It will explain everything. I'm going to keep saying it. Men are mutated females. Okay? When that man child was born and they seen how strong he was and that he was different, that's what they did. They passed that man around. Like, she is telling all facts. That's why most women feel like they got another child when they got a man, because they don't have the mind capacity to be the leader of the house, to be the head of the household. They can go out there and beat the cow down and bring the cow home so I could cook the cow and feed them, but that's about it. They always talking about what somebody brings to the table. We bring everything to the table. True. Everything. Nurturing, love, understanding, communication. We are the foundations of all of that. We bring the foundation of all the human shit, the spiritual shit, the emotional shit. Like, men are really good for nothing except giving you a baby. That's why I went the majority of my life not having sex, because I understood that if I'm not trying to get pregnant, what am I laying down for kicks and giggles? for sport. Y'all done turned sex into a sport because y'all now are over sexualized. Yeah, we live in a time when people are over sexualized. You got the internet, you got sites that people can go on and get their rocks off all day long. Men are so over sexualized nowadays, it's disgusting. Because that's all they can bring to the table, for real. That's all they was ever meant to bring to the table. It's for you to procreate. Not for y'all to be falling in love with and trying to change this. You cannot change their nature. They just like little dogs. They run around, they stick their thing in anything and eat. And then turn around and open their mouth and want some respect. And this is why I don't respect the majority of them, because they don't got no discipline. Yeah, not discipline, discipline. Yeah, I made it up. Get you some. And then maybe somebody will take y'all serious.
Men need to be controlled. They need commands. When you give a man...
So can we talk about this though? Because I've been seeing her pop up on my For You page a lot, right? And so pretty much she goes on to say, like, when men are, like, they need to be given pretty much tasks or commands, because if they're given the freedom to just pretty much do whatever, that they don't know how to handle it, right? And, like, they literally don't know what to do with that freedom. And then they end up being, like, reckless, right? And let's just talk about that for a second, because, like, it made me think about this, these people I knew in college, who, like, as you know, like, you live on your own in college, right? And it reminded me of these guy roommates who had their own house, and we would go over to their house for, like, parties and stuff. And let's say if someone, like, we had to use the bathroom or whatever, the bathroom was just, like, horrendous, right? You didn't even want to step foot in that bathroom because it was just nasty. Like, you felt like no one cleaned it. Like, did anyone ever touch that bathroom since the beginning of the year and clean it or something like that? And it's just like, yes, if men do not have someone, typically a woman, telling them, you need to clean this, you need to do this, you need to, do whatever, then they're just not going to do it. They're just going to have that freedom to literally just do whatever they want to do. And, like, they just won't do it. They literally need someone to tell them what to do step by step by step. And, like, I can't say, like, I'm out of that either, because, like, sometimes I have to, like, ask my girlfriend, like, how do you want me to do this? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, give me, like, if we're, like, cleaning the house or something, like, give me a task. Like, well, how do you, like, literally, what do you want me to do? And I feel like that is true for most men. And I think that men just feel like that they are superior to women, or they feel like they appear to be superior to women, when it's truly, truly not the case. Like, men literally need women. They literally cannot exist without women. So I don't know. I like this woman's videos. I think it's definitely worth to watch. I think it can open up people's minds and truly critically think about women and men and their roles in society and just in general.
Patriarchy stroked the ego of the male. He can't let it go because in his mind...
Okay, so before this cut off, she was saying that in his mind, he was made in the image of God, in the image and likeness of God. I've been saying this for the longest time. Men will not let go of religion. Really, all man-made religions, but Christianity specifically. They won't let that shit go because their ego and self-esteem revolve around thinking that they were made in the image of God. They think God is male and masculine energy. So they're going to be the hardest ones to kind of like convince and really like get them to accept the fact that God is a woman and God is feminine energy. They believe that Adam and Eve lie, when in reality, women were here first. We existed for thousands, if not millions of years before they even came into existence. But they gonna cling to their holy father because that's what makes them feel superior.
So your girl was talking, and I didn't realize that my mic wasn't picking any of my audio. So then I'm going to do voiceover to the rest of the video. So yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. I promise you, when I see this full clip, of course I'm going to bring it for you all to watch, because I am also dying to watch the full clip. You know, Princella doesn't joke. She doesn't joke with what she says, and she's always saying the truth, always saying facts. If you're thinking critically, you would actually understand what she's saying, and you might want to agree with almost everything she has to say. So society has made it look as if they've brainwashed women, we women, that we need men for everything. We can't do anything without a man. That is why when you look at a normal family that has children, you know, probably a son and a daughter, or daughters and son, or sons and daughters, the parents usually train the daughter or the daughters how to be a good wife and a good mother. You will see them saying to the daughter, oh, is this how you're going to clean when you get to your husband's house? Is this how you're going to cook? Is this what you're going to cook for your husband when you get to your husband's house? Yada, yada, yada. So they go as far as saying, if you don't do all these things, you know, another woman will take your husband away from you. They put that fear in us women when we're growing up, in us girls when we're growing up, like another woman is going to snatch your man from you if you don't do this, if you don't do that, if you don't learn how to do this, if you are not industrious, you are not doing this, you're not doing, another woman will snatch you'll snatch your man from you. So putting that fear in little girls growing up, that, oh, I need to do a lot of things because, you know, men are the prize. I need to be able to be a good girl. I need to be able to do a lot of things so that this man will accept me for, you know, who I am. But they don't train their sons how to be a good man to a woman. They don't train their son how to be a good husband to their wives. They only train their son to be able to be boss over their wife. They tell their son, no, you're a man. You're a man. You're not supposed to be doing something like this. You see some homes, they don't even allow their men or their boys, their sons, to be in the kitchen. They'll say, no, this is a woman's job. You see a guy doing something, probably making hair, is a stylist. Then now things are changing. Things are changing, not totally changed. Girl and a guy making hair or learning how to do makeup, or like interested in this anything, interested in feminine thing, they start telling me, you're doing like a girl, you need to be a man. Or you can never see a guy crying and expressing his feelings. You tell him that you need to be a man, you cannot be doing it, you're doing what girls stuff. Like, what I'm trying to say, that they don't train their sons to be a good father. They do not. So now they've brainwashed women that we need men, not knowing that is these men, they can't do without us. They cannot do without us. When you look at it, just look at it deeply, you will see women doing well for themselves. Doing well for them. Hardly will you see a man doing well for them. That's why you hear this saying, behind every successful man, there is a woman. So a man always need a woman. But then, behind every unsuccessful woman, there is a man. I know I posted a video like that, I think last month. Let me know if you've watched the video. It is down in my videos. You'll see it. Behind every unsuccessful woman, there is a man. So now, we women, we can do better without men. The old brainwashing, the old everything, we can do better without them. They are the one that needs us. We are the prize. So I feel like this is just like awareness, and I really appreciate Priscilla. I really wish I can get the video, but once I get the video, I'm going to share with you all to watch. Thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just hope. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And comment your thought down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Comment respectfully. Okay, so I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.